Hi guys, just wanted to say hello to you. How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I know this camera's like lopsided and like kind of have to fit into the camera, but I wanted to say hi to you guys, let you guys know that I'm doing fine, I'm doing cool. I'm going through a lot of different things in my life right now, which is pretty decent. A lot of things. I mean, can you guys feel the energy, man? The energy is quite intense. The energy is quite intense. What are you doing? What are you doing? My cats. The energy here is quite intense. I have to admit. I have to say that. I today I'm doing a video actually. It's a representation for my father, sort of like a dedication to my dad. My dad, he died 5 years ago, but today is his birthday. And my father was a very spiritual guy. He was a very, very spiritual man, very clairvoyant. My dad was intense. and and when he passed, he always kind of like told me that he would really stick by me and that wherever he goes, he'll always be by my side. And literally said that. And today's his birthday, and usually on his birthday, he always does something to show himself some way or another, to let me know that he's around. Anywho, the first, 3 years he started doing this for the last, he's been dead for 5, he's passed 5 years ago. But the last 3 years, and 3 is his number, he's really done quite a bit. The first year that he started to show himself, which I didn't see him at all. I didn't even see him in my dreams, to be honest with you. Was 3 years ago, and I started getting all these feathers. Feathers would just pass right in front of me, right on the floor, in my path. I've had opportunities where it was a windy day, and feathers are quite light. And it's a windy day. I'm walking on the street. Maybe I've gone through something that was a little bit like maybe intense, maybe a little bit disappointing, and he would show himself by putting a feather in my path. And I knew it was my father. I just knew it always happened on the 13th. The first 3 years ago, on the 13th of August, I must have collected, no lie, maybe about 60 feathers. I have been counting now 93 feathers, okay? Okay. So I just had this feeling that it was my father. I just knew it because I can feel like a chill going through my body. I can feel like a flush going through my body. Sort of like the Moldavite flush. And so, so then last year, on his birthday, a strange thing happened. That spirits can sometimes go through electricity to let you know that they are there. Wow, just seeing 333 right now. 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Amazing. And he did that the day that he died. He died in Georgia at my mother's house, at our house in Georgia. And the moment that he died, my kids were with me, and they were there when he passed. And after he passed, I told them to go back upstairs to their room. Their room was on the second floor. So go back up to your room. It's better, because he was downstairs. He had passed away and his body was like laying there. I just didn't want them to be traumatized. So after he had passed, I told them to go back upstairs, and they were going into bed, and they had the light on, and my son was just about to turn off the light. And for some strange reason, it has a lot to do with electricity. He turned off the lights, the switch 3 times. Click, up, click, click 3 times. And my children yelled at me, "Mommy, it's Grandpa." And I knew that it was him. I knew that it was my dad. Amazing. So, I'm going like maybe 3 years forward. That was last year. It was his birthday, and all of a sudden, on his birthday, the lights started to flash off and off, off and on, off and on, off and on. In the kitchen, the lights were flashing off and on. In my room, my bedroom, the lights were flashing off and on. It was amazing. It was so intense, and I didn't know what to do. The internet wasn't working right because obviously the electricity was going off and on, right? So I said maybe tomorrow, the next day might be better. I waited the next day, the same thing. And after the second day, going on to the third day, I was just about to call an electrician to come and check the electricity. And lo and behold, it stopped on the third day. As I said, number 3 is his number, right? I can recall so many different situations where number 3 always came up in the mix when it came to something that helped me. Or even this house, the house is number 3. I don't even know how I got this house, but anyway. So then coming down to today. Today is August 13th. And today, I meditate every morning. So I asked my father, I said, can you show me a sign that you're around me today? Daddy, that you're around me? And I meditated this morning. This is what I asked him. So, oh my God, I just made it worse. Anyway, yeah. So this is what I asked him. In my prayers, in my meditation, and lo and behold, okay, I walk out the door this morning. Had to go somewhere early. Walk out the door this morning, and I find this right at my front door. That's what I find this morning. Walking out my front door, right on the mat in front of my house. I said, okay, Daddy, I get you. I know that it was my dad. Second thing I've seen, and this was quite intense. I couldn't stop crying when I saw this, and I know that it was him. I know it was my dad. I went to the supermarket early this morning. This is after the feather incident. And I went to the supermarket, and there was a little Filipino woman that takes care of this old Mallorquin, old Spanish woman, and I always say hi to her all the time. Very nice, lovely ladies. And I said hi to her in the supermarket, no problem. So I said hi, and she said hi, and then she turned around and was taking something off the shelf. So then as she started to take something off the shelf, I heard her sing, da 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 da. I heard that. I thought I was going to drop dead, I swear. That's my father's favorite gospel song. My father was very religious. And he was a singer. That's why I became a singer, because my dad was a singer. We used to sing in church, and that was his favorite song. I just said hi to her, and she turns around, taking something off the shelf, and she starts to hum this song. And I went over to her and I said, are you singing How Great Thou Art? And she says, yes, Jesus. They're Spanish here, so I felt some kind of electricity just go right through my body. And I just couldn't stop crying. Because I knew that was my dad. I knew that was my father. And I just started busting out crying, and she held me. She goes, what's the matter? I said, today's my dad's birthday, and you were humming that song. And I know that it was him singing through you, just letting me know that he was around me. And she hugged me and she kissed me. She goes, no pasa nada, cariño. I said, no, you don't understand. I'm happy. He was letting me know that he was there. And she just hugged me. What a sweet woman. I have never felt anything like that. No, yeah, I have. I have been feeling things like this but it's pertaining to my father. So, but that was so deep. Then another thing that happened, but it happened the other day. I had ordered a Moldavite from um, from a friend of mine. Well, actually, from, I don't know if you guys know of it, but it's called Inner Vision Crystals. You know, they didn't pay me to say that, but I love their crystals, quite frankly, I really do. And they usually send it like really, really fast. I was getting it. I know that I'm getting free Moldavites. I know that I am. But I wanted this Moldavite to go to somebody very special. Actually, my ex. My ex, I wanted to give him a Moldavite because I want to help him. I want to help as many people as I can. And I ordered a Moldavite. He lives in New York. This company lives in New York. It's in New York, right? And I ordered. They have other kinds of crystals as well, really nice ones, very nice. So I ordered this from like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks before the guy from Czech Republic was sending me the Moldavites free. But I wanted to get this Moldavite to my husband, my ex-husband, because my son was going to California to do a competition, and I was trying very desperately to get it to him, to make a pendant for him, because I wanted to help him, and I knew my son would take it for me, you know. So that was like, oh my God, maybe 6 weeks ago or something like that. And normally when I order from this company, it comes like this, like really, really, really fast. Really fast. And for some strange reason, the one that I ordered 6 weeks ago, this is what I'm saying when I'm talking about manifesting. It's amazing how you have to be careful about what you think about, because 6 weeks ago I was thinking to myself, because I was having problems with other crystals from an auction that I had on Facebook. 6 weeks ago when I ordered that Moldavite, I was saying to myself, now suppose I have problems with this Moldavite. That's all I thought to myself. For just a quick second I said that to myself. Let it go. When I said that, I did not see any signs of the Moldavite. Yes, I kept getting the tracking. I had a tracking number, and I followed the tracking number up from New York all the way to Madrid, which is the customs office here in Madrid. I'm not in Madrid. I'm in sunny Mallorca. I'm on the island of Mallorca. So I'm very far away from Madrid, mind you. I waited and waited, and I saw that it was stuck in Madrid on the 15th of July. I just sat there, and I never, ever had a problem with getting anything from this company. They're the best. It's one of the best companies. They send it right away, and it's always authentic. It's wonderful. They're so beautiful. Anyway. So I'm waiting and waiting, and my son had to go at the end of July to go to California, and I wanted to get this Moldavite to my husband. So I had to give him one of mine. I gave him one of mine, and I fixed it up really nice, beautiful pendant. I'm gonna see if I can try to insert one of the pendant that I made for him in here. I'm trying to get up to date with the technology, man. I'm too far behind. I'm so far behind on technology. It's amazing. So anyway, I waited and waited. I called them at the customs office in Madrid, and they didn't say anything. They said, we don't know where it is. I called them. I went to my post office here. They didn't know where it was. They said, that's out of our hands. We don't know until and they just kept saying that it was in Madrid. So then I called in a crystal, and I felt really, really bad. And I said, I don't know if this Moldavite is coming. And they thought it was very unusual as well, because they said they never have problems. Never have problems with their shipments. So I says, well, what am I supposed to do if I don't get it? He says, well, if you don't get it by this past Friday, then we'll refund you your money. I said, fine. Okay, fine. So 2 weeks, 1 week passed by, another two weeks, and then Friday passed. Nothing, nada. And I kept asking everybody. I called Madrid again. I know I must have been getting on their nerves because I have other crystals that I'm having problems getting here. I have a citrine pyramid. I have a palm obsidian, a palm for meditation. And I also have a golden healer, which I've been looking for. I wanted for years. I've been looking for a nice golden healer, which I've always had one, but I didn't know. Anyway, that's another story. Friday came and went, and I told him, I said, it's not here yet. It hasn't been here. And he says, well, then I will refund you your money. I says, okay. I felt so bad, he loses business, so I said, well, if you refund me my money, then I will buy another Moldavite, okay, and maybe do things differently. And he says, no problem, that really appreciate it. I said, okay, so he refunded me my money. Then I have a really good friend in California. Her name is Carrie. I've known her for years. I've known her for ages. Like, I can't even, I think we've known each other now for like almost 10 years. And she's in the conscious community as well. She's a healer and a Reiki master and all this. And, she's helped me so much with certain things. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to send this to her. I said, I'm going to send it to her. I'm just going to get her address and I'm going to send her the Moldavite. So that's what I did. When I got the money, I sent it to her directly. And I know she won't have a problem because it's not international. So this shouldn't be a problem. So she was like so happy because she didn't have a Moldavite, I said, I'm going to send it to her. So I sent her the Moldavite. I told her to go on the site, pick out a Moldavite between 1 and 5 grams and tell me which one she wants and I'll buy for her. And she was like, really, why? I said, because you really helped me. You really helped me with a lot of things in my life. And I said, I just want to give you back what you've helped me with. And she's like, well, she started crying. She was like really emotional about it. So I sent it to her. So I'm going on, and then all of a sudden, strangely enough, this is strange because I know my father knows, he's always known I love crystals. Sunday, of all the times in the world, here in Spain, they do not work at all on Sundays, at all. Saturday, half a day they work. Not the banks, no. The banks don't even work on the weekends, or the post office. But the post office sent me an email on Sunday saying that the Moldavite was on its way. Go figure, right? That it was on its way. And I had to look at it. I had to rub my eyes and said, huh? So I'm looking at it. I said, no way. I said, this is impossible. I said, I'll believe it when I see it, right? This morning on his birthday, I got a knock at the door before I went out to the supermarket, like I said. The mailman with the Moldavites came to my door, and he gave it to me on my father's birthday. Do you know that was like a gift to me? It was a gift to me. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. There you go. It's like the universe or my father gave me a gift. There was like an extra Moldavite. It just came right to me. I was so happy I cried. I didn't know what to do. I mean, he got his money. She got her money. She got her Moldavite. I pleased everybody, and I got like a gift from the universe from it. Can you imagine? So I just wanted to talk to you about some of the things that happens, in spirituality, and so I'm gonna show you guys the Moldavite. I have it somewhere. I think I can't show you guys. Okay, just look at my face. Here's the Moldavite that came to me this morning. Look, guys, isn't that beautiful? And the texture is so different. Look. Look at that. That's beautiful. So that's my new Moldavite, guys. And let me show you something else. Show you something else. Okay, let's see. Don't look. I'm crazy. And my friend from the Czech Republic sent me these, and these came this morning too. Look. Look, guys. 3 Moldavites. Look at that. 3. 3 Moldavites. This one I thought I lost. I was so devastated when I thought I lost that. That was the one from my ex-husband. And the other 2 is directly from the dirt of the Czech Republic. Can you believe that, guys? Is that beautiful or what? So, the moral of the story is for me, and oh, that's right, I have to show you. Look at that. 3 Moldavites and 3 feathers today. Isn't that my dad or what? That's my dad, isn't it? Oh man, that just completely made my day. It made my day. I was so happy. I just, what a beautiful day it turned out to be. And, hi. Come. See my cats. Hi. It's yummy. Yummy. Yeah. I must be a witch or something. I got the black cat and everything. Right, yummy. Yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. So then she gave me, so I have all of my mold. I have now a total of 10 Moldavites. 10 Moldavites. Can you imagine? I have 10 Moldavites. And I carry it around with me everywhere I go. They're so beautiful. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that very well. Can you see that? And as soon as I touched it, I felt it vibrating in my hand. Look at that. And these. That's very, very unusual, huh? Very unusual. I don't know, something called me to it when I ordered it 6-7 weeks ago. I got almost a month. So today turned out to be a really, really, really good day. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I just had to tell you my story. So, I mean, lately I have been, wow, really going through a spiritual journey. And I know you guys are as well. The energies are incredibly intense, but I'm having fun going through these energies. You know what I mean? Yummy. my cat. Yummy. I am really, really having a good time going through these energies and knowing that I can withstand these energies and that my positivity and my love for myself can get through anything, can get through any barriers, because I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot on my mind, but I'm not going to let it bother me. Just go on with the program and let things be. Go with the flow and just allow it to just happen. Don't just concentrate, sitting there concentrating on what to do next. Oh my gosh, am I going to make this payment? Am I going to make this? What am I going to do? You know, it'll work out for the best. The universe always looks out for us. Always looks out for us. I always tell the universe every day. The universe pays my bills. I am so grateful and so pleased that the universe opens up the floodgates of abundance in my life every day. That's what I say every single day, and boy, does that feel so good when I say it. Every time I say that, I just feel really, really good. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. So 3 feathers and 3 Moldavites today, guys. You can't beat that. And he's going through, he's going to help me talk to a guy who has, oh, he has kilos upon kilos of Moldavites, and we're going to go into business, and I'm going to get them out to you guys as well. I do charge them myself, so when I speak with the guys, because he has Moldavites, but that's not enough, I would like to get Moldavites to make pendants for people and to eventually to sell them, to share them with people. I want everyone on this earth to have one. I want everyone to have one. I want my family, I want my friends, I want people I don't know. I think everybody should have one of these because it's helped me so much. It has helped me so much. Okay, guys, yeah, I even have a ring. I even have the ring with the Herkimer diamond on. I'm like Moldavited out, man. Look, I'm crazy. I am obsessed with Moldavite. I am. And I can feel the energy. Even with the three that came today, I was feeling so good. Anyway, I can go on forever. Okay, oh, yeah, this is another story. This is a golden healer. I've had this for ages and didn't know that it was a golden healer because I bought it here in Spain and the woman couldn't really explain what it was. But I just resonated with it. And look how beautiful it is. So I'm waiting for a golden healer to come in from those crystals that I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for that since July 31st. So 3 crystals I'm waiting for. A big, gigantic golden healer heart, a citrine pyramid, and an obsidian palm stone, as big as my palm. It's beautiful. Can't wait for it to get here. And I will do another video when it gets here, I promise, okay? I'm sorry I kept you guys so long. If you stayed this long, God bless you, really. Blessings, and blessings to you, okay? And peace and love and light. I love you guys. Take care. Thank you for listening to my story. And happy birthday, Daddy. Happy heavenly birthday. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye. I love you. I love you. Bye. Peace.